Alright guys, today I'll be taking out the Everest10 for a quick run around, see how it does for hill climbs and stuff like that. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so I'm trying to go up the hill here and see what I can do for a hill climber. Wasn't getting very good traction, kind of wiped out there, big deal, okay. It's hard to follow the video and talk over the video, but anyways, yeah, I tried to climb the hill quite a few times. At the end, I finally did make it. Kind of drove like an old lady, digging my wheels in, spinning a bunch of sand, not getting anywhere. Look at that. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. You ain't gonna make it that way, buddy. Back down and get some speed. Anyways, yeah, rolled it a bunch of times. It rolls over pretty easy, I have to say. It does dig in pretty good, and it goes a lot better with the little motor upgrade I did to it. So yeah, I finally did make it. The only reason I don't go up and over the top, I think I do at the end of this little clip here, is because there's a pretty good drop. There's no way this is going to jump across that ridge there. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, my time frame, my granite, no problem. They can jump over that. But this thing, even with the 85 amp BLX Spectrum system in there, it's just not really enough to push it, because I think the gearing is way too low, but it's got plenty of power, and it's plenty of fun. And it goes over everything, man. It'll go over rocks, weeds, it doesn't matter. It loves it, man. Had a good time with this thing. Okay, here I'm just kind of walking behind my truck with my radio and a camera hanging off the bottom of it, so I can kind of get down low and film it that way. Nothing spectacular, but yeah, had a great time with the little truck. What can I say about it? It's probably could use some better shocks and stuff, but you know, it's getting there. Needs a little better turning radius. I think I have a cure for that. Here's what I kind of noticed is that the steering knuckles, you can shave down the stop on them and then you'll get more turn, but the problem is with these stock tires, they run into the links, you know, the curved upper links, they'll crash into those. So I'm thinking like an offset or something on the tire would probably help, you know. I'm probably going to go with some Proline Badlands or something like that, and then I can get whatever offset I want. Maybe get a little better traction, better turning. Might even go with the rear servo or something, but I don't want to dump too much into this little car. It's a nice truck, really. It's fun, very versatile, easy to work on. You could do a lot of stuff with it, and parts seem reasonable. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Kind of having a hard time keeping up with it here. Used to be I could walk behind it, now I have to kind of jog behind it, but that's okay. Gives me a little more power, gets me up the hills better. Yeah, beautiful little truck. I mean, I would highly recommend it. I do notice that with a little more power, the front wheel will come up in the air when you take off, you know, but I'm sure you could adjust the suspension and the links and stuff. And I didn't really want to lower it, so you know, I'll just kind of leave it like it is and just kind of get used to driving it. I like it. It performs good. I just need to find some rocks and maybe some water to go through, and that ought to really be a lot more fun. I had a little bit stronger of a servo that I just had laying around, so I swapped out the stock servo, and I noticed that just with about 15 minutes of running, first day I had it, when I pulled the servo up, there was a bunch of grease underneath it. It was like leaking really bad. It's kind of a cheapy servo, but yeah, they got a lot of good servos on eBay for inexpensive, so no problem. Yeah, so I'm pushing this thing with 3S right now, so I'm not sure if I'm going to tear things up or not. It looks like it's pretty simple to repair or rebuild the front and rear gearbox. I don't know if the center gearbox probably not a big deal either. But yeah, it's taking it. I don't know what's going to break on it first. We'll see. I didn't break anything out on this run, so happy with that. Going through the gorge. Notice how it just walks right over the weeds. I mean, it just has no problem going over weeds. I like that. Branches, whatever, leaves, nothing seems to slow it down. Yep, had a good old time with this little truck. I'm not really sure what the tooth count is on the spur on this stock gear, but I do know that you can use Traxxas gears, at least the ones that I have. I've got some 32 pitch or Mod 8, whatever, spurs that I think will work just perfect on this thing, so I might update that too. All right, honestly, this truck is a lot of fun. I like shooting slow motion. You guys know that, but anyways, it might be kind of boring, but I had a good time with it. The thing about it is that I'm just not getting that good of traction. I don't really feel like trimming these tires. That might help a little, but I got another set of tires I'm going to put on it. Probably some spikes would work good to go up the hill. I don't know, but I think it's going to probably be a hill climber. Maybe it could double as a trail runner and maybe even another Bigfoot truck. You could do a lot with this thing. I got a cage for it, but you know, the cage didn't work that well. I'd rather just keep a truck body on it, I think. Anyways, yeah, parts are cheap. Truck's a good truck. Just having a good time climbing up this hill, or at least trying, anyways. Ooh, yeah. Come on up the hill. I kind of ran the truck around my backyard a little bit and kind of made a little track for it. It needs kind of a little bit of room, but it actually works pretty good on the backyard. Just for something to do, you know. Get bored sometimes when I get out and just drive the car, and working on the car, that's a lot of fun too, actually. So, you know, just brings me pleasure. And you know, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos and commenting on them. You don't have to watch the full length, just watch part of them. That's fine with me. Whatever you feel like doing. Always love getting comments. All right, guys. Today I'm just out in my backyard playing around. I've got my Everest10 still that I want to play with, and I just want to kind of see how it jumps and does stunts and things, because I might convert it into a monster truck. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of babbling through the video here because I didn't want to have dead air. When you take, well, at least from my experience, when you take a video and you slow it down, then you got this obnoxious noise. So I just turn the volume off on that whenever I do slow motion. I'm doing tons of I'm just flying over stuff, no problem. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. You guys have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself and be safe.